Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts, and it is August 31st. So you know what that means? Recap of the August goals and looking ahead to September. I finished my August goals early. I had one item for the Ami Book Challenge, where you make a pattern from a book you have not used before. I made the avocado toast from one of the books I got this fall with, not this fall, this is fall. It was like summer or spring. It was either my Mother's Day gift card or my birthday gift card. So May or June. I made the avocado toast from, is it Cafe Crochet or Crochet Cafe? One of those. I'll put the title up there. Okay, the second was the Amigurumi Wars Spotlight Designer. And this month it was Lyra Lune. I found a cute pattern for a penguin in her Etsy shop. And I made this one. Oops. Gotta do it justice. Here we go. Here we go. There's the penguin. So, ta-da! Finished the Spotlight Designer. Then I also wanted for the Ami Book Challenge, I had a pattern that I purchased on Ravelry from a designer called Mevsan, Mevvsan, for a cockatiel. And I made a cockatiel. I like throwing things across the room. And let's see. My Crazy Critter Challenge was a yellow dog with purple spots. So you may have seen Dash the dog that I made. And then it was just like scrappy spree. Just use up scrap yarn. I made a lot of stuff, like coffee cups and micro octopus and chill pills and lots of stuff. I have a blog post that talks about my August goals, and I put a lot of pictures in there. So I finished August. So now it's on to September. Spoiler alert, I worked on a spreadsheet. I love my spreadsheets of my best sellers for 2022. I went through my Etsy and my craft show lists, and I made a list of every single item that I sold in 2022. I have it all organized, and I'm going to pick out the top 10, maybe top 15 best sellers and do a blog post about them. And then I'll use the blog post as a script to make a video about 2022 bestsellers. But currently, that is what I am using to set my September goals. I want to stick to best sellers. I have a show coming up on Saturday, September 30th. It's inside a greenhouse. There's a greenhouse 25 minutes north of here. I did a show there 2 years ago, and it's still in my top 5 shows. I did very well. It's one where the only charge for the table is a gift basket. So, and it's a fundraiser for a dog rescue. So I'm going to make a dog. I already have a little dog basket and blanket and a little bowl. So I'll have this like stuffed doggy playset that I will do as my table fee. So basically it's a $0 table fee. So it's all profit when I go there. And I've done well before. And it was a good mix of inexpensive items and big ticket items. People just saw stuff they wanted and they bought it. So I want to stock up on my bestsellers. I know that on my list I will have at least one Ankylosaurus. I know that I will have at least one of my Soxy Doxy, at least one of my Beagle, at least one of my Corgi. So I'm going to make up that list. It's probably going to be about 10 items this month, but I think I can do it. For my Ami book challenge, I'm going to make one thing from this book that I got with one of my gift cards. I'm not sure which one. Sorry about the glare from the light. Sometimes I think the dog, sometimes I think the horse, sometimes I think the frog, maybe the monkey, maybe the elephant. I mean, they're all pretty good. The lion, but I don't know if I want to. Is the lion on the back? No, the lion's not on the back. The lion is one of those where you're going to have hundreds of strands of yarn that you have to cut and loop through. I don't know if I want to do that this month. I believe the Amigurumi Wars Spotlight Designer for August continues to be the Spotlight Designer for September. I'll have to go back and watch the video and check on that. But if it is, when I bought this pattern, it has three. It has the penguin, the reindeer, and the owl in a Santa hat. And I want to make that reindeer. So that's also on the list. And, oh boy, I keep thinking of things. My September list is going to be so long. I was watching Lisa over at Happy to Hook Designs. And she was talking about her how she got some glow-in-the-dark yarn from Temu. And she made little glow-in-the-dark monsters, and they sold out at her craft shows. So on Monday, when I was out shopping, I got glow-in-the-dark yarn at Joann's. So one more goal for September. You know, you want to see the cool part? I will put a picture over here of what it looked like in the bright light of my light box. And then over here, I'll put a picture of what it looks like when I turn the light off. So my goal is to turn these 5 skeins of yarn into glow-in-the-dark critters by the end of September. Oh, and I keep adding things. Okay, I'm going to have to watch this video to update my list. I also, on my last trip to Joann's, bought a package of beads. And I want to work on designing a fidget octopus. So that'll be on my list too. Okay, I think I've got enough on my plate for September. So I need to stop adding things to the list and start working on the list. Even though it's August 31st. Did I say Crazy Critter Challenge too? I always do a Crazy Critter Challenge. I'll have to pick a number. I'll use a random number generator to pick a number from 1 to 9999. I'll put that up there, what that turns out to be. And then I go to my grid where it'll be like, okay, this number, the first number, that's this color. The second number is what kind of critter it is. The third number is the accent color. And the fourth number is what the accent is. So I'll put up over here what that number turns up being. Okay, I've got to end this video before I make my September so tough that I can't do it. So, bye-bye. I'll see you in a few days. Let's see, by then it'll be September, and I may have some cute stuff done already. It's going to be a quiet weekend at home, so I think I am going to get a lot done this weekend. Okay, bye-bye.